Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dreamers of all ages, welcome to the Disney Countdown Show.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Disney Countdown Show. My name is Megan, also known as the Magical Millennial, and joining me today is my wonderful, lovely, ever so awesome host from the other coast, the Dapper Danielle. How you doing over there, Danielle?
I'm doing good. I don't know. When you just said that, I was just like, oh my goodness, Megan's buttering me up like a biscuit this morning. Like I can't believe
in the
it.
morning.
Well,
I'm
either
sorry.
it's that or it's the overtiredness sitting in, and then you're just going for it. I'm like, okay, yeah, keep pouring it on. It's all good.
It's both. It's a little combination of both. You know, you never know what you're gonna get.
I loved it. But doing good this morning, babe. And I'm
good.
This was an interesting topic that we're getting into today.
Right? I know.
Y'all, for this episode, we're kind of spicing it up a little bit. This can be multiple different things, but it is our top 10 Disney parks, sights, sounds, and smells. So we're using our senses for this one, and we're going to try to do
senses countdown.
See, exactly. I'm so proud of us. We're taking you. You know, I'm gonna use the example, Megan, but we're taking them on journey into imagination.
I literally was
through
just
the
about to say,
smell
you're about
and
to use
taste
Figment,
labs.
aren't you? She's about to use Figment. No, literally, we're taking you into
favorite
journey into
attraction.
imagination. Yep, my least favorite. But you know, sound,
smell. Yeah, it's great.
It's fine. The purple little dragon is growing on me. I don't like the ride, but the purple dragon is growing on me. So we'll give him that. Yeah.
But we're gonna be getting into this. So Megan, how do you feel about this? I'm intrigued because,
you know, I actually really enjoyed putting this together. I like the fact that there are options in terms of the senses, and also it really made me think about what emotions these certain places or these smells elicit. So I was, I really going through it and being like, oh yeah, wait, what about that? Oh, this time of year? Okay, you know what I mean? Like I was really liking putting it together, and I'm actually, what I came up with, I have my 1 through 10 ready to go. I'm very excited to talk about the list. How were you feeling about it?
I don't know. Some of them I'm like, okay, I think other people are going to agree with me. Other people are going to hear my list and they're going to be like, oh, Danielle,
really?
Afterwards,
really?
The comments in the episode or over on the Discord and the Patreon page, they're going to be like, Danielle, I think she needs to be medicated. I don't understand where she got some of them ideas at. Like what's going on? So this could go either way. Or I have to really do a good job of explaining myself.
I agree. It could go one way or the other. So some might be a little more broad. Some might be really specific. So I like that. I like having the variety in this type of list. So I'm really excited to get into it. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time, y'all. And I hope it also kind of brings out some emotion in you if you have been and experienced the same things in a Disney park.
Now, maybe when we get into it, we should specify if this is a sight, a sound, or a smell.
Yes.
And then, so we'll have to give that clarification. So that way when we say it, and then we can build into, okay, maybe we can paint the picture mentally of what this thing is.
100%. We'll do that before each one. Yeah, I agree.
But before we get into that, y'all make sure, and most of you already are, you're following us over on the socials. You're subscribed to the show. You're watching us currently over on the YouTube. Thank you so much. But in case you're not, again, it is the Disney Countdown Show on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And we have some really great episodes. But yeah, a lot of you are currently watching us on YouTube. So hey, as I'm posing, and for those that are listening, you can't see me doing my poses. Anyway, but we also, all of our videos are up there over on youtube.com/countdown network. And that is going to be our sibling channels also with Christmas Countdown and all the other Countdown Network shows. And then of course, I'm the Dapper Danielle on all the socials. She is the Magical Millennial _ on all the socials. And yeah, it's a good time. We actually just finished filming a little thing that Megan took the reins on this one. She did a great job and gave me plenty to work with. And she filmed a piece in front of the Trevi Fountain in Italy during her trip. And I think we might have alluded to this like 2 episodes ago, actually.
I think so. Yeah.
And that we were going to
like,
do this.
This would be a fun idea. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Megan was smart and she remembered. I almost completely forgot about it. She remembered. Thank goodness, because that was the main bit of the video. And it's one of those like, hey, I'm here in Italy. Where are you? Well, I'm in Italy over here in Epcot. And I had to have, who was it? I was with Cole, thank goodness. And
and Cole's really good at the angles and filming, so that's good.
I was just like, well, how do I cut this? I can film it all in post. I can cut it in post. And he's like, Danielle, give me your freaking phone. I'm like, okay. And he cuts it, your video in TikTok, and then adds in my video. I'm just like, sir, you're a genius. And he's like, I know.
No, he really is so good at it. It's crazy. He can like edit in real time. Yeah. So that was smart to have Cole help you through it. But I'm so excited to see it. Danielle has put it all together, y'all. I literally sent her the B-roll clip that I got with me and my husband. And then I was like, Danielle, here you go. If you want to do something with this, I'm going to go and see the Coliseum now.
Literally, yes. Yeah. Literally, yes. And it's great because then because it's very on brand for me. I won't ruin it. I'll save it for the socials, and you guys have to go find it and see it. It'll definitely be out and on the socials by the time that this episode airs, so you guys can go find it.
That's a little preview for the podcast fam. Yeah.
And how much fun did I'm so happy how well it turned out is really what it is.
Yay. I'm so excited. Well, speaking of the podcast fam, thank you all so much for reviewing, DMing us. We really appreciate it. It helps us get out there, helps the show get out there so more people can discover us and learn about us, because as much as we talk about it on our socials, y'all, some people still don't know that we have a podcast. People are still learning about that, even though we're on season 6. So thank you for leaving us your reviews, Apple, Spotify, and just DMing us on Instagram or sending us emails. We really appreciate it. If you want to email us, that's disneycountdownshow@gmail.com. But we have a few here. Danielle, if you want to get started with this Apple review, we have a really cute one that's just lovely and simple.
Is so on brand for me, though. Okay, so this one is from Kaylee Girl. And it just says, wonderful, 5 stars, simply a delight.
That's really sweet.
That's literally just the one line. And when I tell you, this brings me so much joy, because when I was even doing this here to somebody else recently, I was talking about something, and I don't know what we were talking about. We were at K-pot or something like that, a little Korean hot pot. And I said, well, my mama thinks I'm a delight. And so I use this like phrase, and like, I'm a delight all the time. So it makes me so happy.
I love she is a delight. I love using that phrase too. That is a good one. And the simplicity of a comment like this is just wonderful. We live for it. So thank you so much, Kaylee girl. And
y'all, yes, to clarify to those that do not understand, because I've used it before, of the Southern expression saying like, oh, bless her heart, and how that has other meanings. A delight does not have the same connotation as bless your heart does. So I will clarify that to my non-Southerners.
Correct. Delight is a good thing. Like that has a good connotation, right?
As long as the phrasing's there, and like, because this one can vary depending on the tone and where it's placed in the thing. So then if you have somebody that's like well, she's a delight, like you go lower in the tone, like you're being sarcastic. Be like, oh no,
like,
she is a delight.
She a delight? Yeah, exactly.
It's defending. Yeah. So it's all about tone in that one.
Okay. Makes sense. I get that. All right. So, well,
anyway,
we have
so much. I had so much to say over a 1-sentence review, but thank you, Kaylee girl. We appreciate it.
We do. Thank you so much. We have another one here. It's a 5-star review from Tabitha. Tabitha says, hi, friends. Absolutely loving the podcast. I went on my most recent trip to Disney World back in May 2024 with my mom and boyfriend. Found both of your TikToks soon after I got back and have been super hardcore into Disney ever since. I didn't discover the podcast until February, but it has very quickly become my favorite comfort podcast. And I listen to it every day on my long drive to and from work. I'm almost caught up after starting from season 1, so I thought it was the perfect time to send in a review. I live in North Carolina and have been itching to go to either World or Land during an off season, but my boyfriend is about to start his master's program and won't be able to travel during the typical downtimes. That being said, I'm considering a solo trip to Disneyland. I'd love to know from Megan what's considered the off season on the West Coast these days. And as someone who's basically a first-time visitor, I went once in 2019 as a teen during a tech-free camping trip. So we only had a half day in just Disneyland and didn't get much done. How many park days would you recommend I plan for? Thank you for such a magical podcast that makes me feel like I'm just on FaceTime with my besties. Much love, Tabitha. Oh, Tabitha, thank you so much. And okay, solo trip to Disneyland, love it. All for it. We are in full support of the solo trips to both parks, honestly. To Disneyland, it's a good time. It's easy to get around if you're just, there by yourself, very walkable. So we love that. I do recommend at least 2 days to try and get as much done from both Disneyland and DCA. 3 is definitely going to be plenty of time to get pretty much everything done and then some.
And as somebody that Disneyland is not my home park, I would argue, I would agree with the 3-day rule. So you give 1 day to each of the parks, and then your second day is your park hopper day. And you can choose if you want to start in Disneyland and in California Adventure or vice versa. Or you start middle of the day, California Adventure closes early, and you hard close down Disneyland until 1 a.m.
And just go and do the rides that you didn't get to. Fantasyland rides are really great late at night after the fireworks.
Food. Because there's so much food in Disneyland for quick services.
There is, but you have to be aware that a lot of quick services close early.
Exactly.
And I'm talking
so that's why you gotta give yourself plenty of days to be able to try all the things that you missed on the first day.
Right. So there's only a few in Disneyland that stay open until midnight, and definitely in DCA there's a handful that stay open until 10 when that park closes. Now the off season, as you know, off season has changed quite a bit in the last couple of years, especially post COVID. The off season I like to say is the late August, early September when the kids are going back to school. School is starting. Yes, that is. Typically, I've seen crowds go down at that time, and then also immediately after the holidays in early January. And then there are some points in, honestly, summer as well, which is really crazy. It hasn't been too busy because a lot of the Magic Keys are blocked out. That, it's just, there's not a ton of locals that are buying tickets. It's mostly just the Inspire and the Believe key holders that are going. So yeah, but that late August, early September time is a great time to go because you also get Halloween, and then right after the holidays, I want to say January 12th through MLK weekend. So that's a good time to go too.
Oh, that is a good time.
Yeah. Yep. But yay, Tabitha, I hope you have a wonderful solo trip and whenever you decide to go, because being there solo, you also have the luxury of doing the single rider lines. And that helps you bypass a lot of and not have to use the lightning lanes. So that does help too. You can just go roll, dance to the beat of your own drum, just do your own thing. So yeah.
Yep. I don't know. See, thinking about Disneyland food, when I tell you, I'm going to whisper, I'm going to get a little close to y'all. I'm going to get a little personal in this. When I tell you, I was dreaming of the baked potato, again with the baked potatoes in Disneyland.
No, I dream of them too, from Troubadour Tavern.
Right. And I didn't get them last time. And now there's the Walt Disney 70th anniversary one that I've seen. Is that one over at Jolly Holiday?
So, it's a good question. Well, there's a chicken pot pie one, and then there's the chili one as well. So there's 2 now at Troubadour that are fantastic, along with their regular one.
Am I just going to have potatoes this entire next trip?
I mean, I wouldn't blame you, Danielle. They're really delicious. The chicken pot pie one, I ate the skin. I ate that entire thing. It was that good.
Okay, so that's going to be my next content. Be prepared for that video here in a couple weeks, y'all. Is that Danielle eating potatoes at Disneyland. And just put the potato land and in between every single take, me eating a different potato.
New potato.
Land. New potato. Potato. Land.
Us and our baked potatoes over here. Yeah, they're that good, y'all. All right, this next one here is from Sarah on Instagram. Hi, Sarah. She says, "Hey, Megan and Danielle. After finding Megan recently on Instagram, I started listening to the podcast about a month ago to prep for a Disneyland family reunion, and now I'm hooked. I was a Disneyland AP from 2011 until the Panini, but listening to you two soaking in the magic pushed me to finally get a magic key."
Oh my goodness. Disney, where's our commission check? Anyway,
right? Y'all were a huge part of my trip preparations. Was also included making my family a custom brochure and sending some handwritten notes from Mickey to some of my youngest cousins. That's so cute. I played pseudo tour guide for a group of 25, including 3 toddlers, 3 tweens, and a bunch of first timers with character dining, Bibbidi Boppidi Boutique, and no one ending the trip wondering why people love Disneyland so much. That's amazing. I'm sorry, I'm just reading this like I am.
Did
Sarah,
you have
I'm
a
so proud of
vacation
you.
from the vacation? That's my question. Like,
That's a lot of work, Sarah. Yeah, but that is truly amazing. But thanks to your Bob Gurr episode, one of the highlights was riding the fire truck down Main Street and getting a photo in the driver's seat. Can't wait to make it to a Patreon virtual hang soon. Thanks for everything. P.S. I also made a point to stop and visit Miss Clarabelle Cow for the first time ever after hearing you both gush over her sass and fashion. You were so right. Oh my goodness. I just got chills. This
Our
is
diva of dairy.
we love Clarabelle so much, and I just saw her new outfit in Tomorrowland when she was with Horace. I actually sent Danielle a picture of both of them.
And I just
I'm
said
obsessed.
all caps, oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with both of them. It's so fun to see them both in the parks. They're sometimes in DCA. Just recently saw them in Disneyland. I am very grateful that Disneyland is just getting them out more. They're really starting to push them.
Did you see Claire
into the
Reese has
parks.
an outfit as part of the dance party also?
Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Claire Reese and Clarabelle are, it's giving. I don't know
It's
what it's
giving.
giving, but it's
serving.
giving, and I need more of it.
Mhm. Literally, yeah. No, they are the icons of the Tomorrowland dance party, and love them both so much. If you ever get a chance to, y'all, the Tomorrowland dance party goes off a few times, starting in the late afternoon into the evening.
Oh.
And I believe it is a Stitch dance party. So much fun, and you do get to see some rare characters that are not out usually. So, highly recommend for if you're coming to the park soon. But
yeah.
Sarah, this is amazing. I'm so happy that you and your group of 25 had a magical time. You sound like an incredible tour guide. Well done. I'm giving you a round of applause.
So now afterwards,
Amazing.
now that you have the magic key, please go by yourself. Like, enjoy
Some time to you with that magic key. Agreed.
Even with the whole family of 6 plus the baby now, I'm just like, I can't even imagine. Like, even my own family, I'm like, you're a lot. I can't imagine 25. So kudos to you. That's amazing.
Some type A's, and Sarah, you do sound like a type A, which I'm like, more power to you. Some type A's thrive off of this, and I'm just like that. I am not worthy.
Sarah's a
bowing
spreadsheet
down.
girly.
Truly. So Sarah, amazing, and hope you get to go back, yes, and enjoy the parks for you soon with your magic key.
Okay, well, this next one is from Melinda on Instagram. Melinda.
Yay.
This one says, hi, Danielle and Megan. My name is Melinda, and I've been a fan of both of y'all on TikTok for a while now, but recently started listening to the podcast. In the past 2 to 3 years, I've been listening to Disney podcasts a lot because I've really missing the Disney theme parks since the last time I went to Walt Disney World was in March of 2017, before they introduced Happily Ever After in the parks. Accurate. But I've been a fan of Disney as a whole for my whole 25 years of life. But within the last few years, my family has been saying we will go to Disneyland next time. We will go to a Disney theme park and have been planning on how we would get there and such. Got any tips for first timers to Disneyland? We mostly will be driving from South Texas all the way to Anaheim, which is a little more doable.
Definitely, a little more doable. Halfway from Florida. So that, definitely a little more doable for sure.
And honestly, for Disneyland, just, I don't know, it's, if you're used to Disney World, the pace is a little bit different, kind of like we were just saying with Sarah's. And it's just like, take your time, eat all the things.
Take your time.
Give yourself a minimum of 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to add on a 4th day, I would say that's great, because then if you have family members who want to break off and do their own thing, if they've missed something and you want to go back and revisit something, you have that flexibility. So yeah, really just take your time with it and enjoy it.
Absolutely, yes. And like we were saying, it's the 3 days is just fine at Disneyland. 4 days, you'll get everything done and then some. You can go back and do it all over again. You know what I mean?
It's not like Disney World where you need a minimum of 5 to feel like you even semi-completed anything.
Exactly. We are tiny, tiny, tiny compared to Disney World. We have a lot of rides, but we are geographically tiny. So, yes. And if you want to stay to Disney resorts, it's wonderful. You do get early entry with that.
Disneyland
And
Hotel is where it's at.
I love Disneyland Hotel. I have stayed now at all 3 hotels, and Disneyland is still my favorite. So, and you can take the monorail from right there in downtown Disney over to Tomorrowland, which is really cool. But yeah, but there are also, if to save money, there are tons of good neighbor hotels that provide shuttles, or you can walk and are a little bit easier on the wallet.
Courtyard Marriott, the convention center.
We do have I think we do have a Disney countdown link
Hold
for
on.
Courtyard Marriott.
I'm double checking to make sure it's still on the link tree.
Okay. We did have a promo link, I think, for a while. Let's see.
Countdown link tree. I should have this pre-saved in my phone. We do. Courtyard Marriott Anaheim discount. It's on the link tree page, and you can scroll down to it, and there's a whole little option. You can check out the availability on there. So yeah, we love them. We've been working with them a lot.
They are awesome. And they do have that shuttle, the art bus right there that'll take you to the park.
Or walking. I walked a lot more in the last time I was there.
Walking great too.
Yeah.
Not too bad. It's like right next to the Toy Story lot.
With y'all, but also thank you again so much for DMing us and sending us your reviews.
Yes.
We still have a lot that we are still getting through. I said this the past couple episodes. We are still filtering through them. We will get to them eventually. Don't you worry. We just don't want to oversaturate one episode with like 27 of them. So yes.
So thank you so much for your patience. We will get to it. But you guys, we also have, first of all, we have a live audience right now who is watching and listening to us record. So hi, everybody in the live audience. They are part of our Patreon fam. We do have some new members as part of our Patreon, Lucy and Mandy. Ooh. Welcome to the Disney Countdown Show fam. We're so happy to have you. We love our Patreon fam so much. We love our paid subscribers. You guys are amazing. We do have monthly virtual hangs. Our July one is coming up. Oh, actually, we just had our virtual hang. As we're recording this, we are going to have it in just a few days. We might have a in-person meetup at Disneyland maybe next month in August, as Danielle is coming over to the West Coast.
Yes.
So it's a lot of fun. You do get access to the bonus episodes on the Patreon, plus some other things. We have giveaways, we have birthday messages. You do get to watch us if you want to see our live recordings and some of our technical difficulties and all that good stuff. You do get access to that. So lots of fun stuff, and also our access to our Discord. If you are ever interested in the Patreon, getting access to all of that, we have the link in our episode notes, or you can search us Disney Countdown Show on patreon.com. And it's a lot of fun over there. We absolutely love our fam. So thank you so much for your support.
And yeah, we're going to be posting, once we get the dates ironed out for when we're going to be doing the hangout over at Disneyland, we will let you know. The struggle for me is that, unlike last time where I came by myself, the entire Dapper family is going to be there. Right. And so Dapper family is going to be there. I can't really escape from them that much. And the main purpose for this trip is actually a book signing. We're going to try to do 2 of those. So it's like, okay, timing it out and doing that at the same time. So we're literally still ironing out the last of the details. So we will be sure to post it over on the Patreon, Facebook, Discord. Y'all will be the first to know. Don't you worry.
Exciting stuff coming, and excited to hopefully see you guys in person really soon.
Yeah.
Well, Danielle, we got some catching up to do. I gotta hear about Starlight. We did have the 70th birthday officially just a few days ago. So I did go to Disneyland on the birthday, the madhouse that it was. And
how was that? Because I feel like for some things I'm like, okay, maybe, I don't know. How do I word this? Sometimes when it's the opening day of something, a lot of people will stay, or like it's a big anniversary, a lot of people will stay away because they're like, okay, I don't want to be in the parks during that time. I'll come the day after because the same exact celebration is going on. I feel like there was a lot that happened on the 70th anniversary that people knew in Disneyland was only going to happen on that day. And that's why everybody showed up.
And everybody did show up, and they showed up early. When I tell you that the crowds were there at like 6:30, that they were there. They were ready to go because Bob Iger, Josh Giamaro, they did a cast member thing super, super early in the morning. The hot air balloon that's been touring around the country with a big 70 on it, the one they've been doing mini celebrations around the country. It landed in Tomorrowland. Like, it was there in the park, which is so wild. And so that was for the cast members. And then Bob Iger did Ring the Bell, which was like the first time in Disneyland history on Main Street. It was like the celebration bell or something like that. And then he gave a speech as well before the park opened. And then you had legendary Imagineers, Bob Gurr, Tony Baxter, roaming around the park, going on rides. Bob Gurr did an interview around, I want to say it was like 5 p.m. or something, in front of the castle, and then proceeded to ride his fire engine down Main Street, which was a really cute, really big deal. That's, that was the one that he said they needed to Walt Disney. And so that was a big, all over social media thing that they did. And of course, you had the virtual queue for A Magical Life with Walt Disney, with the Walt Disney animatronic, as well as the new third verse from the Sherman Brothers of Small World. Mm-hmm. So that is now in the final scene of Small World, as well as in the Main Street Cinema. You can go and hear it. And it's a beautiful verse. I absolutely love it. I love the lyrics. And then, yes, we did do the virtual queue for Walt Disney, which, by the way, they only needed for that one day. It's standby now. You can go and watch it, no problem.
Is it really?
But,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's totally standby. Like, people were like, "No, I'm just gonna come tomorrow," and I'm like, "Oh, that makes sense." They did a virtual queue in the morning, and then by like 12 o'clock, completely standby. There was no need for a virtual queue because it's a show, you guys. There's plenty of seats, and it's only 18 minutes long or something like that.
It's a pretty quick turnaround.
They're moving people real quick, and unless there's something wrong, because Walt did have some technical difficulties on the first day. You can still get people in and out, no problem. So,
right.
The show's beautiful. I love it. It includes, of course, some of my favorite quotes. And yeah, it was a good time. But definitely from like 7 a.m. to, I want to say, after the birthday cavalcade where they play Walt's speech, maybe till 2 p.m., it was kind of a madhouse. And then the crowds like dispersed a little bit after that. But yeah, it was busy. Very busy on the 17th. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still fun, then though. It was a good time.
To clarify for some people, yes, Walt Disney World also got the new lyric for "It's a Small World."
Yeah.
Which is great because at first we thought it was just a Disneyland exclusive, until all of a sudden Disney Parks blog like just announced it. By the way, it's also going to Disney World. I'm like, you're thinking of us too? Stop. I was honestly surprised, but yes, I have not gone and listened to it myself yet. I literally rode It's a Small World with my aunt and uncle that were in town and my mom and dad like 4 days before the new lyric was installed. I was like, dang it. So I will be going back and listening.
Yeah, it's a good one. I do love it. And I love that they put it in Disney World and in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah. I
think it's only fair. That's really nice. Yeah.
Y'all, speaking of Disney World, Starlight Parade is here, baby.
Woo! Danielle saw Starlight.
Oh my goodness. It is so funny. Like, I mean, anything that happens in the entertainment world, Disney, people are going to have opinions. People are going to give flack for whatever. And there's a couple of arguments for Disney Starlight. I'm going to try to not give away too many spoilers unless you've already seen my video, and then you might already have seen spoilers. We actually got to see it on a dress rehearsal night. And it was 2 days before it officially premiered. And it was because we had a friend that said, hey, I have something weird on my schedule. You might want to be in the kingdom. And so we're in the friend group and we're just like, okay. And they're like, but we won't know until we clock in for our shifts at 6 o'clock. And so cast members didn't know if this was stepping off or not. Wow. Because the night before, the exec walkthroughs were happening. And so the dress rehearsal would not have happened if there was something that happened the night before and they just said no go, right? And so we're waiting, and then at 6:01 we get the 10-4, And we're like, this is the signal. Go, everybody, go. And so we run. And luckily I-4 was clear. I left my house. I made it to Magic Kingdom in record time. I made it there in 18 minutes. I probably broke some traffic laws, but the cops did not stop me. Anyway, and we got in, and then at 7:00, they do this announcement. And the only people that kind of knew were family members that were there. They were just like, okay, we kind of have a vibe. Regular day guests do not know. And then at 7:00, this ping comes over and it's like, dreamers, we've heard your call, and tonight we shall be doing a preview of Starlight Parade. And then there's this like overall scream that goes through Main Street, and it was amazing. And so it was very exciting. They did do a preview on the 19th as well, and then it went live on the 20th. There are two shows happening, one at 9:00 and one at 11:00. And for those that are wondering, it's just like the other nighttime parades. I know it's been 9 years since we've had a nighttime parade here in Walt Disney World, but it starts in Main Street at the 9:00 one and ends in Frontierland. The 11:00 starts in Frontierland, ends in Main Street. So that way they clear the road for fireworks, back everybody out after fireworks. And I don't know. It just shows how much we've missed more nighttime entertainment in Magic Kingdom and how much Magic Kingdom needs it. And so we're very excited for it. It's beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
Right. And I'm really excited for you to see it, Megan, when you come down here. We will definitely have to make sure we get a good spot and we watch it. The other comment I heard the most of is like, everybody's like, oh, well, why can't we have like a song in it, like Paint the Night, right? Where like you guys have When Can We Do This Again? Yeah. You have some more lyrics. We don't have lyrics in any of our orchestra music. And I was explaining to people the reasoning why is because we are the international tourist destination of the world. And our parade and the music is themed as such, so that way it translates in any language, and it's all about feeling, even if you can't understand the words the character's saying. Right. And I was like, this makes sense.
Yeah, totally get it. Totally get that. And Main Street Electrical Parade, the same vibes, also doesn't have lyrics, so I'm like, yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, it's I'm sure it's still beautiful. I don't know. I don't have heard the music yet from Starlight. I've just been looking at the videos and the visuals. Stunning. So I am very much looking forward to see it in person because it does look like they really did a good job with each float and the characters' outfits and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, good. It's here. Oh man, good times. Well, with that, Danielle, would you like to get into some Disney news?
Let's get into the Disney news.
We interrupt our program to bring you this
Disney news.
Well, y'all, we have some breaking Disney news today, and this will be old news by the time this episode airs, but this just broke, and I am going to get Danielle's
Is this the news that you said? Oh, hey, as I'm like trying to fill up my water bottle before we start recording, you're like, Danielle, did you see this? I'm like, no.
This just broke, and actually our wonderful friend Will also messaged me about it. You guys, Hollywood Studios is getting something else besides Monstropolis. Star Wars Launch Bay is being transformed in 2026 into a new Disney animation experience. And yes, it will feature Sorcerer Mickey's hat, iconic Sorcerer hat, just like the animation building over here in Burbank, California. And it will be a whole new interactive experience that includes all things Disney animation. So it's saying that there'll be playful and interactive moments around every corner. You'll see portraits come to life before your eyes, just like they did in Once Upon a Studio. You'll find inspiration with a short film, and you'll even pencil in some time to learn how to draw your very own character sketch. It looks like you guys are getting a full-on animation academy, not just the one that's in Rafiki's Planet Watch, but it's gonna be a full animation experience, and it is literally they're going to draw complete inspiration from the animation building here in Burbank.
And this is posted by Disney?
This is Disney Parks blog. Yes. So, just
Y'all,
announced
I'm
a few
breaking
minutes
right
ago.
now over recording.
So, you guys, we've been talking about how Launchway needs to go, and it's
Y'all.
going. And this is next year.
And this is such an easy overlay. It's literally just stripping out the Star Wars, putting a brand, the structure of the building's not changing, different facades. So where it has that Star Wars launch bay logo, you're just putting a hat over top of it. Oh my gosh, I'm so flippin' excited.
And this is so on brand. This is so on theme with Hollywood Studios, because it's LA. It's inspired by LA and the building over here. So this is great. I love this for you guys. That's really exciting. And I can't wait to see what they do with this, like, you know, animation comes alive, Once Upon a Studio. Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
No, oh my gosh, that is I'm freaking out over here. Flip a table, throw the microphone. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Yes,
Yeah, this is great. This is great. Definitely the little more touch of magic and theming things that I think Hollywood Studios needs.
Well, and I like, don't get me wrong. I think the drawing class over Rafiki's Planet Watch is great, but
It's great.
it closes
They have-
too early.
And they have 7 of them, maybe 6 or 7 throughout the day. I think
Right.
this is going to be like ours, where it's every half hour.
Right.
Yeah. That's exciting.
I'm so excited for this. I will have processed my emotions. Forget the rest of the news. That one just smacked me in the face. We don't need to talk about nothing else. That is amazing.
Other than the fact that we didn't touch on Danielle is coming to California, y'all, for Oogie Boogie Bash, by the way. She's
Yeah.
coming for the first week
In
of
other
Halloween.
news, okay, so actually, yeah, that's actually a good question, and maybe we'll post this as a questionnaire over on the socials, and I need you guys to like write out your opinions. Actually,
yeah.
maybe I'll do that. Is I will write out a post on the Discord and also on the Patreon Facebook pages, and I want you to vote or like give me suggestions of what I should do for my very first Oogie Boogie costume, because Megan and I were talking when we were recording the bonus episode about how I need to bring it. I need to like make, if I'm going to compare apples to apples, and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Oogie Boogie Bash side by side, I have to make sure the costumes are on par, so that way I have an even playing ground experience to compare. So I need some opinions on what to do. So, but I'll have that over on the socials. Go look for them, and I'll get your opinions. But you guys are finding out first over here on the Disney Countdown Show. So more to come with that.
Woo! Yeah,
But-
Oogie Boogie Bash.
Speaking of Disneyland, something else that's going to be coming out there besides just me is going to be the Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Meet and greet is, well, kind of like meet and greet experience. I think they're going to be mostly on the stage though, over there in Tomorrowland.
Yes, the Fantastic Four has arrived in Tomorrowland, the Fantastic Four of the retro future. They are meeting everyone in Tomorrowland along with Herbie as well. And by the time this episode airs, I will have gone and tried to meet them myself. Unfortunately, I can't speak for right now because we are recording before July 25th, but I will definitely let you know how that goes and what the meet and greet is like, what you can expect. I don't think, I have a feeling this is going to be a walk by and take pictures instead of like an actual meet, but could be totally wrong, you guys. So stay tuned on that. The movie itself has come out obviously over the weekend. Super excited about that. I am definitely looking forward to it. I am seeing it tonight, so I cannot wait for that screening. And if you were confused on why they're meeting in Tomorrowland and not Avengers Campus, once again, you guys, they are not in the same timeline as those who are in Avengers Campus. This
Different
is a
universe,
completely
too.
different universe. Yes, exactly. And just the fact that it's retro, it very much makes sense with the vibes of our current Tomorrowland. It just works. So exciting news there. Also good exciting news, Disneyland Resort has surpassed its 1 billionth all-time visitor. So officially 1 billion people have passed through the gates of Disneyland Park, which is crazy. That's a lot of people.
That is crazy.
So yeah, that just happened. We also, more Disneyland news before we get to some one more Walt Disney World news. And this is not so good news, you guys. You probably have seen on social media, yes, Disneyland has had another food price increase, and don't you worry, I have kept up on that because I now realize that my Black Calf Cold Brew is almost $8, which is so sad. And
wait, how much was it when you first started getting it? Like five something, right?
$5.49. Mm-hmm. It was my hack.
Some Joffreys and
it was my
soggy
hack.
Cocoa Puffs.
Danielle, when I tell you it was my hack to not getting Starbucks in the parks, I'm like, no, go get the Black Calf. It's like cheaper. Okay, no, go back to Starbucks now. Don't even.
Yeah, get those stars and rewards. This is not benefiting you.
It's going to be a treat for me now. I might as well just make it at home because I do know it's actually quite easy to make at home.
Right.
And I know that it's because of the rising costs and inflation, the rising cost of cereal. If you guys have been to the grocery store lately, cereal's almost, I swear these boxes are almost $10 now. It's so insane to me. And so the Cocoa Puffs that they put in it have definitely increased. All the ingredients have just increased in price. So yeah, sadly, the food has gone up. I think the chicken dinner at Plaza Inn is now over $20 at $21.99. All of these things that make me super, super sad. But
if I go over there and my potato is 12 something, I will be rioting.
No,
I
wait,
have not had my potato yet.
Hold on. I know that the regular potato I still think is under 10, but I think the seasonal potatoes, now I'm checking mobile order. Let's go to Troubadour Tavern, shall we? Let's see. I think those are now over $10. Hold on. Loading. Oh, yes, they are. Okay, so yeah, $11.99 for the chili cheese and the chicken pot pie, and then the regular one is it's $8.49. Look at that, you guys. That is still one of the best deals you can get.
It's still okay. I'm so excited for my potato.
So yeah, all the extra lovely ingredients are going to cost you a little bit more, but that original potato, she does the job too.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry to end it on a sad news there with Disneyland. But Danielle, there's some more exciting news at World though over at Epcot.
Yes, by the time this episode airs, we will officially be in the grand opening of Test Track. Now, here for the past couple weeks, for the past couple of weeks, they have been doing cast member previews, and then annual pass holder previews have been going on for like the past 2 weeks. And everybody's kind of happy that this is returned back to Epcot. Like, everything feels a little more complete, right? Once this is open, you're like, oh my goodness, this is the least amount of construction walls we've seen in Epcot in the past couple of years. This is amazing. And I'm so excited for it, y'all. I think there are a lot of great hidden references to World of Motion, which was the original attraction that was there. But they're so hidden and so niche that I will probably have to do a detailed video explaining some of the little hidden references. Because there's quite a few Easter eggs, but you have to go into the lore and the history of the previous attraction. You can't just say, oh, real quick, this is this. You got to do a little more explaining. I'd
love to submit my request before I go on Test Track 3.0 in late August to see that video, Danielle, because I would love to get the Easter eggs before seeing it myself.
Well, and I almost feel like some of the Easter eggs are actually better explained if you've ridden it once before.
Oh, well then I'll have to do it twice.
Or I'll just go with you. And then I'll be like, okay, I'll say, pay attention to that. This. And then I'll tell you afterwards. I'll be like, let me download with you what I was talking about. Here's your Spark Notes.
Okay. That's fair. Oh, I'm so excited. I have my very own Easter egg, pointer with me.
Well, and Jonathan, one of our Patreon followers, just asked, will Test Track 3.0 appear in the Epcot book? Yes, it will. It was actually the last submission that I did because I waited until, and the publisher's like, Danielle, you got to fill something in. I'm like, just hold on. They're literally about to do it. Just give me a second. And I literally submitted it to the publisher 2 days after they did the cast member preview.
Yes. And I meant to ask, do you do Test Track? Is that right? Okay, you'll do. Okay.
I can do fast and I can do turns. I just can't do drop sensations. So I can do Test Track all day long.
Cool. Yay. Awesome. Very excited to see it. I never understood the hate that Test Track got. I always thought it was one of my favorite attractions, and I understand why people didn't like 2.0, but looking forward to 3.0 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So, yay. All right.
I think we're going to go ahead and get right into our countdown because we've been yapping a lot.
We have been
We're going to have we're going to have to explain ourselves for this one, Megan. So I feel like we got to give ourselves ample amount of time, like I said, or else people are going to think I need to be medicated. So I think we're going to have to get into it.
I'm sorry, Chris is standing by in the behind the scenes right now. And I'm sorry, Chris, we are going to have to do the game next week. We'll push it back a little bit. So sorry, y'all. We're going to skip the game and move on to our top 10 Disney parks sights, sounds, and smells. Now, this is going to be our 6 through 10. And yes, we do have some splaining to do, I think, for a lot of these choices. Danielle, do you have your list ready to go?
More or less. I think this one is going to really be, I'm going to have to reflect on my top 5 a little bit more. And so I don't know. I think my placement's going to change probably for the other ones, but I'm semi-confident for my 10 through 6 for the most part.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to hearing it. So I think I did get started on the last one. We'll have you start us off for sights, sounds, and smells.
Okay. My first one for my number 10, this one's placed on my number 10 because sadly this is no more. Right?
Oh, it's an old. Okay.
It's just recently has been taken away, and this is going to be a sight. Actually, hold on. This actually is This is a two-parter. So this is going to actually be my my 10 and my 9 for the. And I'll explain the 9 one. So the first one is not the sight one. It's actually the sound.
Okay.
And y'all know from my other previous content, it is whenever I would try to film in Frontierland or Liberty Square, I would always get interrupted by the Liberty Bell. And I would yell at the Liberty Bell in my videos. I'd be like, I'm trying to film. And it would usually honk back at me. Right.
Oh.
And then I was filming here recently and I'm just like, oh, I got to time. I'm like, I don't have to time it anymore. I don't hear the Liberty Bell anymore. And I got smacked in the face with the, oh my goodness, I yelled at you.
Gone.
And I'm so sorry. You were beautiful the entire time, even with your noisiness while I'm trying to film. So yes, it is the sound of the Liberty Bell interrupting me in my filming.
And now it is no more.
Now it is no more. And that's why it's like, okay, it's because it is no more and it's something else everybody else can't experience. That is why it's sitting at my number 10. But it still was like very important to me for a nostalgia aspect.
It hits you in the feels now when you think about it. I get that. Yeah, totally.
And y'all know the TikTok videos I'm talking about. Like I did that quite a lot of like, rude.
Excuse me. That's hilarious. I love that. It's kind of like our the steamboat noise on our Mark Twain.
Right.
Whoop. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay. R.I.P. Well, my number 10 is going to y'all. I have a lot of smells. I'm gonna warn you now.
Really?
A lot of smells. Oh yeah, on my list. Mostly smells. So I'll just say that. My number 10, it's at my number 10 because it's insanely broad and general. It's literally any popcorn stand at the Disneyland Resort. And I think the strongest one that you can smell is right out the gate. It's at Town Square. Another strong one though, hands down, it's got to be Frontierland. I swear every time I pass that one, immediately just whoa.
Because I think it's because you're getting the slight breeze off of the water and it's pushing it into Frontierland right there, right at that cross.
So they know what they're doing when it comes to location of the cart. They probably have one of those aroma thingy-bars that push the smell into the air like they do on Main Street.
Smellitizer.
And the smellitizer, thank you. And I swear that one hits me in the face every time because I stop at that stand a lot. And I think it's because I just smell it really strongly. But it's truly any popcorn stand. The one over in the beginning of DCA, where as you're about to walk into Hollywood Boulevard, that also is a big one too. So I just love it. I love popcorn. I love the smell of popcorn. And again, they know how to. It's literally, like in the cartoon when the character starts floating through lead through their nose.
And like just follow the trail with your nose.
They make that happen over in the parks because they just know how to do it. So
accurate.
Any and all popcorn stands at Disneyland is my number 10.
Okay, that's a good one.
Butter and salt. Give it to me.
Butter and salt. Burning popcorn smell. Not the best, but it still brings it. Anyway.
I don't like burnt popcorn smell. That's another thing too. It has to be the exact right amount of butter and salt. No burn, please.
Exactly. All right. Number 9 for me is the twofer of the sight, a sense of seeing as the sun's setting on a Florida summer day and like the sky turns that bright pink, red, purple, and like a little bit of yellow. And the Liberty Bell was already docked for the evening and the lights turn on and you would see the reflection on the water, the burning sky, and then the Haunted Mansion right there in the background. And it's that straight shot right there on the edge of the boardwalk looking out that way. And I miss that sight already. And it's all walls now.
Oh, man. With that sunset too. Oh, that's a good one.
See, they will paint that picture for y'all.
And this, I feel like a lot of these, are good like memories, associated with them.
Right.
So, yeah. And a lot has to do with, the weather and the sky. So I totally get that for a sight. Feel that. Felt. Good one. Okay.
What about your number 9?
I'm just saying a lot of my 6 through 10 are very broad, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
We'll get specific in a second.
You're going more broad in your topics. I'm going a little more of like, okay, they're not available anymore, and that's why it's more of the nostalgia aspect, and then more of what you can still experience is my top 5.
Same here. Okay. Sounds good. My number 9 is just gonna be, okay. You're walking in a Disney. I guess it is kind of specific. Hang on. It's really walking into Disneyland after it's rained at Christmas time. Oh. I swear, if anyone has ever done this just makes you feel like you're a little kid and nothing is wrong with the world. I swear. It's like, wow, everything is perfect. Who doesn't love an after rain smell? I'm sorry. If you don't like the smell of rain,
accurate,
you might need to see a therapist.
And that's like somebody talked about this here recently, and I think it's been online of like how Americans and especially like Southerners, we can smell when the rain's coming, or we have a lot of attachment to like rain smell. And what was it? Somebody from, I think it was the European side of TikTok or the UK side of TikTok, was just like, they just did not understand that concept. And I was like, no, this is like a thing. And
so I'm specifically talking to my Southern Californians then, and my Southerners. Okay. That's not fair of me to say for any of my Northerners.
Because it's different. It is totally different because
it's very different. We don't get rain. Do you know what I mean? Right. And so and so I feel that's actually very spoiled and privileged of me to say that. So if you're in Southern California and you don't like the smell of rain, I don't know what to tell you. I absolutely love the smell of rain. I love the smell of the after rain. And when you are walking into Disneyland, going down Main Street, and you see like the reflection of all the lights, and this is what I'm talking about at Christmas time, because see the reflection of the Mickey garlands and the tree and everything. It's next level vibes. Like it brings you home to like by a fireplace. I don't know. It's just so cozy, and it's pure joy to me. So, yeah, that's why it's at my number 9, because it's just like that one. It happens. It happens in December. Happens in early January, where it will rain. And
it's like your winter, like weirdly enough, your rain in the winter is totally different.
Very, yeah.
Right, where everyone associates rain in Florida in the summer.
Yeah, because you get your massive downpours, for 20 minutes and then it's gone. Right. So we have a pretty steady rain. It's usually light in compared to other rains, and but just enough to like really wet the ground and again bring out that smell. That's the one I'm talking about, and yes, specifically at the holidays. So there it is. There's my number 9 for you. I guess it did get specific.
No, that was a good one. I think that.
Thank you.
I think you were like, oh, it's a little more broad. I'm like, no, that is a specific California rain smell, because the Florida version, our rain smell is different, and it depends on if it happens in the morning, daytime, or evening. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing.
That's true. That is very true. Yes, and yeah. So California rain specifically. Okay. All right, number 8.
My number 8 is very specific to Magic Kingdom, and it's going to be our daytime cavalcade that they do. where they have a lot of the characters and they play the song Vamos. So this is going to be a sound one. And if y'all do not know the Vamos, Vamos, I don't know the rest of the words, but it's really catchy now.
Yeah. Okay.
It like coming into Main Street, because I usually come in like the middle of the day. I'm not a rope job person, whatever. So usually whenever I'm entering through the gates, you can hear this sound blasting as I'm entering through. And that's where I'm just like, we're ready to start the day. So I considered Vamos and that song to be like the song. I don't.
Yeah.
Do you know which one I'm talking about, Megan?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I've heard it. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to pull up a little clip of it just because it's not. It's not. I don't know if it actually has ever played in any of the mini parades or anything like that over in Disneyland.
No, it's definitely not over here. I don't think.
Okay, let me see. Oh, here it's the. This audio has been part of our parade for quite some time for the smaller cavalcades.
I so know this sound. Absolutely.
Right?
Yes. I know this one.
Yes. So
that's a good one.
I was just like, yeah. So I'm over there every time. Like even though they're so fast, I have not memorized all the words. I know Vamos, and so I'm over there off to the side. I'm just like, every time. It doesn't matter. It just puts a wiggle in me.
Dance. It makes you wiggle.
That's why it's sitting at number 8 for me.
Very happy sound. I love that. Very like, okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do this kind of vibe. That's good. Good one. All right. Next one. Let's see. Okay, number 8 for me is you're staying on holidays. It's the gingerbread scent in the ballroom of the Haunted Mansion scene for Haunted Mansion Holiday. Oh. So, yes, whenever you go through that Madame Leota room and you're entering the ballroom, immediately just... Okay, can we smell it? Can you smell it? Oh, yeah, I smelled it. And it's not, it's like, it is the only gingerbread scent, I think, in any sort of ride. I think that you can get, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Over and for both Halloween and Christmas. So you get it from August to January. And I love that scent.
Since I'm coming to California in the beginning of a spooky season, it will not be open before I leave for the Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Yeah. Wait. What? Hang on.
It doesn't open until I think the 22nd or something like that. Literally days after I leave.
Wait, seriously?
I think so. And that's where I'm like, oh no, I haven't told Mom yet because Dapper Mom loves Haunted Mansion Holiday. She doesn't like Nightmare Before Christmas, y'all, but she loves Haunted Mansion Holiday. And my sister and brother-in-law have not seen it before. So I'm like, oh no, they're going to barely miss it.
We're getting Oogie Boogie before we get an open Haunted Mansion Holiday by 5 days. That
literally, yes. Unless for some reason they can do a really quick turnaround, but I do not think it'll be open before we leave.
Oh man, that doesn't add up. What in the world?
Y'all are pulling a Disney World. When I tell you, I was shocked that Oogie Boogie started so early for you guys. I was like, okay.
I didn't even realize that. I guess, wow. Okay. I didn't realize that. Well, there you go, everybody. Yeah, August 22nd. That is when Haunted Mansion Holiday officially opens. Oh, I'm sorry. Dang.
And then, Kaylee, to answer your question, yes, I will be coming to California, and I will be there that weekend of the 15th, 16th, and 17th. And I have a for sure book signing happening in Huntington Beach, just outside of Anaheim on the 15th. I haven't posted the video yet about it. It will be going up later on this week.
She's going to be right next to me. I'm going to go to that book signing. Yippee! Yeah, so, okay. Well, learn something new every day. I had no idea that was the schedule.
Sorry to randomly throw that one on you in the middle of the countdown.
No, I mean, there you go. Disney news, right? So, yeah, okay. Well, I'm so sorry you will not be able to experience the gingerbread scent. Unless you come back, of course, before January. Yeah. For the holiday season. But yes, that's, I do like that one in the ballroom scene. So, there you go.
All right.
And number 7.
Yes. Okay. Number 7 for me. Oh, hold on. Is this the one I was debating between switching to the other one? No, we're
7,
keeping
6.
this one at number 7.
Okay.
Number 7 for me is going to be another smell.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And weirdly enough, it is the smell of the Polynesian resort.
Oh, it does smell good, doesn't it?
Well, not even just good, but like even old Polynesian, there's like slight mustiness to it with like a
Yeah.
little bit of the water and like I don't know. I think it's because I have
Little
such
bit
good
of-
memories associated with just hanging out in the lobby and
Uh-huh.
just eating all over the place. Like sometimes you can get a whiff of Ohana's and
Mhm.
just like the overall vibes, the scent that they pour into the hotel. Yeah, specifically the scent of the Polynesian resort here at Walt Disney World.
It's a good one. Very good one. I agree. I like the smell of the poly. It's very fresh and yeah, there's a little bit of more watery, there's dew in the air. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's our humidity really setting
It's
in
the-
over there, and you're
it
just like
really
you can't
does.
escape it. I just embrace it. I'm like, yes, this is home.
But it feels tropical because you're at the poly, you know?
Right. Well, that's
So-
the thing of like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be really disappointed if I ever get to Alani and it doesn't smell the same as my Polynesian resort in Florida.
Honestly, let me tell you, just from personal experience, Alani smells incredible. Like everywhere you go. Do not worry about that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think you're gonna love it. Mhm.
Good.
Yep. Yes, indeed. All right. So going from a smell, my number 7 is going to be a sound. And this is one that I love hearing every single time. It is a sound that I look out for when I'm on this attraction. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. And I got 2. Ready? So it's in the battleship scene between the fortress and the ship. It's one guard on the fortress side saying, "Barbosa, we are going to sink your ship." It's my favorite sound. I listen for it every time. I know exactly when it's coming. So I always have to mouth it. I don't say it just to not ruin the experience for other people. And then also, "Don't be chicken" in literally the next scene. Don't tell him, Carlos, don't be chicken. 2 my favorites little quotes from Disney animatronics in a ride, and I listen for it every single time. Those are both my favorites. So yeah, pirate sounds are going in the countdown. I also love that they included sounds from the ride into the 3rd movie in the transition scene between finding Jack Sparrow. I love that they added that little Easter egg in there. So there's our number 7.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
All right, my number 6 is also sound related. And this one
okay.
is more of a Disneyland specific because the audio is different from us over here at Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the train announcement. Your attention, please. Literally.
Mhm.
And it's the conductor audio in Disneyland. And that's the one that I'm just like, that warms my heart and it makes me so happy hearing that wherever I am at the little train station, because specifically the Magic Kingdom one, right?
Yes.
Or the not the Magic Kingdom, Main Street one.
Yeah, it's the Main Street one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sounds great.
Love that audio.
It's a great audio. Did you know that used to scare me as a kid? I used to
Because
plug
his
my
voice is so booming.
yeah, and it's the board that I did not like. I used to plug my ears. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I did. I for some reason that was a trigger for me. Did not like that as a child, but I'm over it now. Don't worry. But yeah, I fully get that. Very nostalgic and very classic for sure. That's how you know you're at Disneyland.
Oh yes. Are they?
Love it.
Actually, for those that don't know, this is a very, very specific audio. And hold on, because I think the worlders that listen, they are like, "What the heck are you talking about?"
It's the Disneyland Limited now arriving for a
Yes.
grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited, now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board.
Yeah, it like that audio.
And then there's another one. Yeah, there's the next one. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another
Mhm.
one too. Yes.
So
So that's
as it's arriving, as it's leaving, there's 2 different messages. Yeah.
yep. In the all aboard. Yeah.
Totally get that. I get that. And a good Good number 6. Nice choice. All right. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much for listening this far into the episode. We hope you're enjoying. We hope we're bringing some of the magic of Disney sights, sounds, and smells to you through the screen.
I hope we're doing okay
through the
job
radio
of explaining
waves.
them.
I hope we're doing great. Yeah, exactly. So thank you so much for listening. Coming at you with 1 through 5 next week. So looking forward to that. But my number 6 is going to be another smell. I told you there's tons of smells on this list. And it's going to be the Boudin Bread Factory in Disney's California Adventure that has remained and stood the test of time from 2001. It has changed a bit. If you remember, yes, you did get your free samples. You still get your free samples daily. And then there was a door that opened before. So you'd watch the show, go through the door. Now you don't have to wait for that show to be done. You can just continue walking through the factory, see how the amazing sourdough Boudin bread is made, and go about your merry way. The smell in there is incredible. I absolutely love the smell of sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is my favorite bread of all time. And Boudin, the Aunt Cass, they do it right. So,
They do.
And yes, they make it and they serve it right away, fresh. Do not go get your bread bowls again over at Oil Street Veranda. I'm telling you right now, those are days old bread bowls. They are
not
frozen
the same.
and reheated and served. Get your bread bowls from Boudin, okay?
When I tell
hold
you,
your hand when I say this.
you are wrong. You have to go to the Aunt Cass's.
Go to Aunt Cass. Okay. Anyways, yes. So the Bread Factory. That's my number 6. More smells coming at you next week.
Yeah.
Yay! But thank you all so much.
That makes me so happy because I did. I was at at one of those small markets here in like Orlando here recently, like the one of the makers markets for Disney stuff. Well, they had somebody that was selling sourdough bread, and like they had the big packets and everything. I forget the name of the bakery. I'm so sorry, but I was like, oh, let me just get a small little loaf and I'll enjoy it over the days. No, it was gone within 24 hours. I inhaled that sucker. And I was like, oh my goodness, I love this. But I'm like, oh my goodness, I need Aunt Cass's Boudin sourdough bread when I get out there to California.
Absolutely. It's one of the best
Potatoes
souvenirs.
And bread. I'm just
Potatoes and
carving
bread.
up this entire
Carbo
trip.
load. We love our carbs so much.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, thank you all again so much for listening to this episode. We will see you next week with more sights, sounds, and smells from the parks. And until then, have a very magical day.
And night-night, sleep tight, dream of churros tonight. Or a load of baked potatoes.
No, I want
Mostly
bread.
the baked potatoes. I'm so excited. Should I go buy stuff for baked potatoes tonight for dinner?
I kind of want to do that too. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow after, because the Fantastic Four's tomorrow, so I'm going to go do it tomorrow.
Okay. I love how we're already planning out our food around talking about Disneyland's potatoes. I'm like, nope, we're going to go make our own potatoes. Okay,
Make our
until
own
next time.
potatoes. You can put anything you want in a potato.
It's great.
To have your name at the end of our new episodes and to receive a bunch of magical perks, please check out our Patreon via the link in the episode notes.
Or visit patreon.com/Disney Countdown Show. We'll see you there.